old Apogee stuff. Some of it. There's a lot of old Apogee stuff. I am not playing the Steam version. I'm actually playing the DOS version. I think the Steam version is the VGA version. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. I have the Steam version. You should easily be able to tell by screenshots, though, if it's the VGA version or not. There's actually two VGA versions. There's the CD version, which has a sort of shortened script. A lot of the dialogue I don't like as much, but it has full voices, and actually really good voices, because they used, well, it was really good quality. Let me close this one. Then there's the FM Towns version, which the FM Towns platform is actually pretty much a PC. There's a couple versions of LucasArts games for that are sort of the definitive version of Loom, is supposedly the FM Towns version, because it has the full text, the 256 color art, but doesn't have the voice, because the voice led to less awesome dialogue, because they only had 74 minutes of audio, because they actually had it as CD audio tracks. If that makes sense. Can you get out, kitty? I'll let you out. There you go. Welcome! We're all swans. Now, if you want to refer to which old Apogee stuff, because I also... A lot of the, whether it was published by Apogee or FormGen or SoftDisk, it all sort of blends into my mind. If there's a particular game, if you want to know if I liked it and or played it, I can say yes or no. You must have many questions, Bobbin. Did you know that I'm your mother? Your mother is a swan. Aw, it's your mama. Kinda curious what else Sierra developed in-house. My mother is buried in the cemetery. I visit her gravestone every day. Yeah, for some reason the MT32 patch makes this thing have far less music than it should, because there's supposed to be music during all this crap. Grumble, grumble. Now, Apogee or Commander Keen is an id game. I think it is published by Apogee, but it's still by id Software. In fact, a lot of the stuff that Apogee was mostly a publishing house. I don't think they had a very large development arm. I want to close that one. Am I not allowed to? Thought you could. Yeah, Crystal Caves is on GOG now. It's okay. I mean, it's... Oh, I find a lot of that... A lot of games of that type end up being... If you play them today, you get upset pretty quickly, and you're like, "Why am I playing this?" Like, I'm not sure if it was you, but someone was in. Actually, I don't think it was you. Was in stream maybe a couple weeks ago, talking about how they loved Arctic Adventure, which I did have, and I played a little of, and that's actually pretty good. The controls are a little wonky, but Zargon, which I'm pretty sure is published by Apogee. It's a terrible game. You run around, you shoot lasers from your crotch. The controls are janky. The scrolling is bad. You may have nostalgia for it, but it's not that good of a game. Like, you can sit down and play Mario 3 and be like, yeah, this is a great game, even if you've never played it before. But if you play Zargon today for the first time, I don't think you're going to see much reason to continue. I think Wacky Wheels is published by Apogee. It's a serviceable game, but if you play it today, you get really annoyed by the fact that the rotation is on like 3-degree increments, so it ends up being very jerky as you rotate. It's basically a Mario Kart clone, but it's not as good as Mario Kart, so in this day and age, why not just play Mario Kart? What's the matter? Hetchel, say something. Hetchel can't. Preference noted. Okay. BAGF. Neat. Which Dangerous Dave? The original, which is just basically a jumpy platformy thing where there's treasure and stuff to get, is actually really good. The controls are relatively tight for a PC platformer, and jump and collect treasure. Because there's actually like 6 Dangerous Dave games or something like that, and some of them aren't that good. Basically, the ones you have where you have a gun are less likely to be good than the ones where you don't. Whack, 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 wink, 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 wink.